Welcome back to the Ollie Hot on Beats channel. You're probably wondering from the title, how big was this biggest beat sale that I've made to date? How much was it? Well, in truth, it wasn't actually a single beat sale. What I'm going to explain is the process of how I got to the point where someone paid me to produce a custom set of tracks for a mini album. In total, the deal was about £1,400. If you're American, that is just under $1,800. Now, some of you might think that's a lot. Some of you might think that that's not very much for a whole mini album. Just depends on how you look at it. But how this opportunity arose is why I'm such a big advocate for posting content on social media as a music producer. So I started posting consistently on social media last year in September 2023. Nearly forgot the year. And I was posting every day, kind of just experimenting with what I was posting, not really having a set idea of what I was going to post or what I wanted to post. Wasn't really getting any views. I mean, some, but nothing crazy. Certainly not viral. But this led to someone obviously seeing me, finding me on TikTok and reaching out to me. At first, they reached out for advice on how to start producing music and what sort of equipment they should get. Then it turned into potentially collaborating on a track, a beat that I'd already made. But then, after I offered to make something from scratch, to make them a custom beat, that's where the sale process started to happen. And I say sale process deliberately because it wasn't like once we decided that, there in the moment they paid me, deal was done, end of. In fact, it's rarely like that in most scenarios, and it's often a drawn out process where you negotiate and finalize what exactly the customer wants and is getting and what they're going to pay you. So in this scenario, they gave me quite a few different references for each track they wanted, and this was a really wide range of music. Like, I'm talking one track they wanted 40s to 60s jazz, the next they wanted 2000s pop punk. So this project was a huge range in style and genre, but that's what I actually really enjoyed about it, because it both made it a lot more exciting and obviously changed up what I was making, what kind of music I was making, and also stretched me and my production skills, because again, I was making something that I didn't usually make, so I had to kind of do things differently, use different instruments, different melodies, different rhythms, just like the whole thing was different and stretched me, which then obviously made it a lot more satisfying when the customer was happy and when I delivered on what I'd said, because I knew that I'd challenged myself. And these are the couple of reasons why I'd really recommend opening yourself up to making custom beats and opening your strategy up and trying to fit it in that, because it can be really highly rewarding, as I've said, and will definitely improve you as a producer. Something I've learned since and because of this, which is really important for all you producers out there to hear, because this was my first real big custom job, I didn't really know what was customary to do with the negotiation and legal side of things. We'd verbally agreed through emails on what I was going to deliver, how much they were going to pay, etc. We'd verbally agreed through exchanging emails. But the longer this process went on, the more I was worrying that there was nothing legally binding which kept this person in this negotiation or stopped this person just running away from the deal or running away when they'd got the music and not paying. There was nothing actually legally stopping that from happening. Now, this didn't happen, thankfully, but the thought that if it did happen and I'd get stuck and in no real position to kind of try and get that money back or be able to get that money back has made me realize that it's crucial for us producers to do research into the legal side of things and draw up contracts or find contracts online which we can use to be the framework of what we draw up, and then we can use them in these deals. As you can tell, I'm no lawyer, so if you do have access to a lawyer, I would really recommend speaking to them about this and getting them to draw up some contracts for you, or ask how you can draw them up yourself. But if you don't have access to a lawyer, there's plenty of resources and videos online to help you with this kind of thing. I've actually seen that BEATSTARS are coming out with a new feature which kind of helps with this and helps with the negotiation and contract side of things, so be on the lookout for that. I'm not advertising BEATSTARS, but obviously I just want to recommend resources which I know are out there or coming out, and I'm certainly going to be taking more of a look into the legal side of things and contract negotiations and stuff going forward. So if you guys want a full video on that, please just let me know in the comments and I'll definitely do that. So what was key to this deal eventually getting completed and me getting paid was essentially being really friendly and really accommodating, but also honest. You don't want to promise something or raise someone's expectations to a point where no matter what you deliver, no matter the quality of what you give them, it's just not good enough or it's not to what they were expecting. So to avoid that, you've got to be honest. For example, if their vocal take isn't good enough for you to use and mix, then you've got to just tell them. But it's just about telling them in a constructive way. It's really important to remember that these people are customers. As much as it seems different when it's music involved and it's art, they are still customers and we are still businesses. So you've got to treat your customers well and remember that they're the ones that are paying you. And don't forget that this sale came from me posting on social media without getting viral or getting a huge number of views, and without having figured out an idea of really what I wanted to post, what kind of style I decided on. As I said, I was really just experimenting. So don't let a lack of confidence in knowing exactly what kind of content to post or how you should edit your videos, how you should film them, etc. stop you from posting in the first place. Just start and go from there. Post a particular content style paired with you to start, and then experiment. You never know, something may come quite quickly into you posting content like it did for me. If you guys want more help on this and other topics, and also an opportunity to contribute to sample packs which will be posted on the Ollie Horton Samples website and potentially earn some money from that, then join the Discord, first link in the description. It's brand new and we're hopefully going to build a really strong community there, so join that. I hope this video helped and gave some inspiration to you. Let me know what videos you guys want in the future and I'll see you in the next video.